him, I thought when we had success in the game, just being patient and our guys taking shots in rhythm and just probing the defense. We got the ball inside to each one too. We got the ball inside to Juwan, and I think that's important for us to kind of get that inside-outside. But we stepped up and made some shots. When we had a couple stretches that were tough, and it really comes down to us and not really the opponent. And we just, we'll take hurried shots or we'll be casual with the basketball. And when we keep the game simple, we're pretty efficient and pretty productive on the offensive end.
DJ, came in the second half and you had a nice comfortable lead, but still, given where he's been with that shoulder going into Big Ten season, that has to be good for you to see that.
Oh, it's a great thing for us. He's really battled, and just to go out there and play with his shoulder problem. So for him to be able to make shots and stretch the defense with the way Juwan's playing inside, to go along with each one, and Ryan's been very steady. But it was great for his confidence because he is capable of doing that, of stepping up and making threes like that and being that consistent.
And also, even though he got his shoulder banged a little bit, Tyrone went back in. He had 8 points. You talked about this. He needed something like this, didn't he?
Yeah, he needed to go back into after he got injured to make a shot. He was able to do that. So he made a couple perimeter shots tonight, but he just has to keep making improvements, and it's a tough adjustment. And he's done a good job in school, and he's done a good job in practice, but it's a grind, and it's really going to turn into a grind here once you get into Big Ten play. But you can't take your success from shooting the basketball. There's other parts of the game, and I think Tyrone's finding that out, defensively and taking care of the basketball and doing the little things. He can help us win even when the ball's not going in, but there's no doubt it helps you when we do make shots.
Matt, it seemed like Bird did a pretty good job getting the ball into Juwan from the top of the arc. Was that anything you guys did specifically for IPFW?
Not for them. It's something we always work on. We run motion, and we always try to go high-low with people that are skilled, not necessarily the traditional high-low when you have a 4 and a 5, even though he's playing that position. We always want our guys, when they catch the ball on top, to look in. And sometimes guys are going to allow the ball to get in directly. Sometimes they're going to take that away. When they take that away with Juwan's length, you can always go over the top. But I just thought we had more of an awareness tonight in terms of knowing what's going on and getting the ball inside, and DJ obviously did a good job with that.
We have to start with the second half. I think they made the first basket, and then you guys just kind of got hot offensively, but then they didn't get any offensive rebounds. They were turning the ball over. I mean, just that stretch right there shot you guys up to a 20-point lead seemingly really, really quickly.
Well, that's, it's one of the most important, segments of the game, the first 5 minutes of the second half, and it's what we always talk about at halftime, of having energy, going out, trying to get the ball in scoring positions. Obviously, if your defense can create some offense, it's definitely going to help you, and that happened. But when we did have to play in the half court, I thought our guys made some pretty good decisions.
Coach, it seemed like in past years, Juwan was almost reluctant to be that star scorer. It seems like I'm seeing a change in him mentally, and like he's really embracing, he's recognizing what kind of talent he has. Can you see that this season?
Yeah, well, he gets more opportunities, this year, and so he gets more opportunities he's getting more rebounds, so he finishes plays more. He comes in off the break, and we really encourage him to shoot all those trail jump shots when he's in rhythm. He probably takes one a game that's not in rhythm, but you're going to have that. I want him to be aggressive. I want him to look to score when he gets the ball on the perimeter, look to score when he gets the ball inside. And then you always play through your scores, and we play through each one in Juwan. And then, I think guys can really, feed off of those guys. And once Juwan kind of recognizes things and continues to make improvements in that area, I think he's going to become a better all-around player, because he's not used to getting that kind of attention on a game-by-game basis. And now he's starting to get it. He's recognizing some things, and he's moving better. And he's not a guy you anchor. You just stick inside, and he stays inside. And we struggled a little bit in Indiana State because we tried to do a little bit of that in the second half. But when you move him around, and he gets some run-outs, and he gets some putbacks, and then he gets some jump shots and some pull-ups and some post-ups, when he does a little bit of everything, that's when he's the most dangerous.